Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S, and today I'm going to be playing a game called Thronefall. It came out earlier this week on Steam, about 3 days ago now. Today is August 5th. It came out on August 2nd. It released in early access for the price of $6, which I think is a great deal. The game is a city builder tower defense roguelite with a minimalistic art style. And it's been a lot of fun so far. I've probably played for like 10 hours, and I think it's really, really good. The reason I'm making this video is just in case anybody wanted to check out the game and get an honest opinion or somebody's opinion on the game, see what it has to offer and if it's something they'd be interested in. So I'm kind of reviewing the game, but I'm also just kind of like showing off gameplay. But if you want if you want my honest opinion on the game, if you're into city builder tower defense roguelite games, I think you should just go ahead and buy it. I mean, for $6, you really, you're not going to do much else for $6 nowadays. So I think they put a really generous price on the game. I think there's other games that have less to offer, look less good, are less fun, that are a lot more, and the people are asking a lot more than $6. So that's $6 American, or US or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, I think like my honest review of the game is I think it's really great so far. So if you want to click off now, go ahead. If not, we're gonna jump into Thronefall and play some games. So this is the like level selection or like the world map. Right now there is only 4 levels. One of them is a tutorial, but there's a lot of replayability for each level, and I think that's kind of like what the devs like put out a message earlier when they first put out the game, basically saying like they know the game isn't gonna take an extreme amount of time just to complete, but I think if you want to complete it 100%, like complete all the quests within the levels, I think it's going to take you a little while. And if you want to like go further and complete the levels with all like using all the challengers and mutators are like an unlock that I'll show you in a little bit that makes the levels harder. So, and that's like part of the goes into like part of the roguelike element of it, is that you have like an overall level, you earn XP by beating levels. You actually earn XP regardless. So like whether you win, lose, or resign from a level, as long as you've completed some waves, you will earn XP towards your overall level. And each time you level up, you earn unlocks. And some of those unlocks, as I said, are mutators, or challenges that make the game harder in the level and make it harder to complete. And then some of the quests involve some of the mutators or some of the challenges, so to speak. I'm using air quotes, but nobody can see me. So, but yeah, this is your character down here. Right now, I am using the WASD to move, and then you use like Shift, Control, Alt, Space in the game, and then the 2 mouse buttons. But you can use a gamepad. As much to my understanding, I don't have a gamepad, but like when you highlight over and stuff in the tutorial, it actually like prompts you to use keyboard or A on your controller if you have one. So it leads me to believe that you can use a controller or keypad. But yeah, we're just gonna jump into one of the levels. I have played this level a couple times, but I wanted to do this for the video because this level is like somewhat challenging, and I actually lost the first time I played it, and then I played it again and had to resign, and then I played it again and I did beat it. So, but there is more challenges. You can see here like the flags, like it says 4 out of 6. That basically means 4 out of 6 quests have been completed, and this one 1 out of 6 plus quests have been completed. So we're gonna play this one, and we're gonna try to do 2 of these. So the 2 we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to achieve victory without using the spear. So we're gonna use the bow, and then we're gonna try to achieve victory with the snake. So the snake is enemies drop less gold, but you get 20% more XP points if you win. And so like I spoke about the unlocks before, these are some of the unlocks, but not all of the unlocks. So these unlocks here are your weapons, perks, and mutators, and these are all things that you can check mark and to go to basically load into the game to kind of create your unique experience for the game. But there are other unlocks like in the game you can build like barracks or archery ranges, and you have like towers as well. And basically, like when you upgrade a lot of those buildings, you're given a choice. Like barracks, for example, like you can build knights or spearmen or flail men, but those things are unlocked like as you level up. So like I unlocked flails at the barracks from one of my levels up. So one of the things that I would kind of like to see is even at this menu, like this screen, the loadout, I would kind of like to see another like dark window over here with the unlocks that you have. It doesn't need to show you how many unlocks you don't have, but just like the unlocks you have as far as like troops in the game go, as far as like upgrades go with your buildings, and even like the perks. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be like the perk one, but I was gonna say like you start off with one perk and then you're actually given another perk as one of your unlocks for leveling up. So but yeah, I think maybe just like the troops and like the upgrades for your building should be over here, just so you know what you have. And like say you unlock something and then you like totally forget, and you like, you know, you end up playing like 4 or 5 hours forgetting you unlocked something that you wanted to try or whatever. I know it's kind of like far-fetched or whatever, but I just think it'd be nice to see some of the other unlocks as well over here. But you do unlock weapons. So you start with the bow, and then the spear and the sword are locked. I'm not going to go through all the perks. I will mention the mutators because there's only 3, but all of the weapons basically have like a passive and an activated ability. So your passive ability is like it's just an attack that happens basically when you're in a certain proximity of an enemy. So like obviously the bow has like a large proximity range, and so like you can shoot your bow from like, you know, halfway across the map or whatever and hit people. But then the activated ability for the longbow anyway is a dagger, and you click the left mouse button and he'll hit the enemy with a dagger, and then you have a cooldown for when you can use the dagger again. And then so like the spear is the same thing, but like with the passive you basically do a spear poke, and but you have to be within a proximity, and this is a melee weapon, so you have to basically be right up close to him. And then the heavy sword operates the same way, and they both have activated abilities. I actually really like the activated ability of the spear. I think the spear is potentially like one of the best weapons here. But the sword could be good too. I mean, they basically like however you want to play, you know, goes with your play style. So the 2 perks I'm going to load out with, I'm going to load out with pumpkin fields. I don't know if they're supposed to be pumpkin or pumpkin, because it kind of looks like an F there, but, and arcane towers. So I have some more unlocked. Like a lot of the perks are pretty like not generic, but like they're pretty broad. So like the arcane towers, for example, like your towers have much greater range and their projectiles deal significantly more damage to enemies. Pretty broad. We have a one that I unlocked over here called God's Lotion. You regenerate health much faster, and the delay before the health regenerate starts is reduced. So like your character has like a health regen %, so when you're not getting hit, basically you can regenerate your health. So like I was saying, basically like with the perks, like some of them are pretty broad, and then some of them are really kind of like honed in on a specific aspect, so to speak. So we're also going to use pumpkin fields. The fields give more income and have more health points, but are also more expensive. So this is basically, we're just looking for more coin in the game, more money. And I think this is one of the best ways to do it. The Royal Mint is okay, but just as your castle center produces gold and that income increases every time you upgrade it, you can only upgrade it 3 times. So it's decent, yes, but I think that you can get more money from the pumpkin fields, or pumpkin fields, if you will. And then your mutators, like I spoke about before, they're basically just challenges. So you have like challenge the turtle god. Enemies have more health points. You get more XP if you win. Tiger god, enemies deal more damage. You get more XP if you win. And then snake god, enemies drop less gold, and you get more XP if you win. So we're gonna play with this loadout. And like I said, you know, I didn't want to go through everything just because I don't want to spend like a ton of time just talking at certain screens. So this is the level of Dirtston right here you can see this little box. If you hit Alt, it'll actually show you all the boxes. But let me build my castle. So now if I hit Alt, these are all the tiles that we can build on, and all the tiles basically have set buildings on them. Our wave, the next wave is going to come from down here. You start the wave by holding down the space bar. Control will grab your troops when I get some, and shift is basically sprint, and then left click is special attack, or your activated ability or whatever. So like I said, I have played this a little bit, so I kind of have a good idea of what I'm going to do. But basically in the game, it's a tower defense game, so like enemies are going to come at you from different ways. So basically, like, enemies can come from in this level, enemies can come from up here, they can come from up here, they can come from down here, and then there's 2 paths down here as well. So these enemies coming in are mounted cavalry. They don't have tooltips for like the enemy icons, but I'm like kind of okay with it. Like, I kind of like that, because like it kind of like makes you pay attention and learn. So like what icons or emblems come up, like you kind of want to remember like what type of enemies those are, so when you start to fortify your defense, you know, you have a better idea of how to prepare for the waves to come. So we have, this is a barracks that I just built. We have knights, spearmen, and flails. I'm going to pick spearmen because spearmen are fast and strong units, and they do extra damage against fast enemies and slow them down. Not a great pick against ranged units. That's fine because there's, in this map and in lots of others, there's lots of waves that have like fast enemies, fast approaching enemies, and so spearmen are really great to start off with, and especially in this situation we're in right now. We're gonna come over here and then build some houses as well. Yeah, so we're gonna build 2 houses because houses give us 1 gold every round. And we're also going to build this mine, and the mine will give us 6 gold, and then it gives us 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the mine is exhausted. So just the mine is like a quick way to earn money, really. These are the towers over here that are, you know, your basic like turret tower. But we're gonna hit spacebar and start the night. When night starts, the wave starts. I also have to remember that I have the bow now, so it's going to be a little bit different. But yeah, this is pretty much the game right here. Obviously, it's going to get a lot more hectic, but this is the general, you know, consensus. You know, like it has the, I don't know why, like every time I think about like the minimalist art style, like when I want to talk about this game, I always like want to say like minimalist and simple, but I don't think. Oh, also when you beat a level, these like points come up in the top right. That goes towards your XP at the end of the game, or at the end of the level. So we're gonna quick pick up these spear guys, and we're gonna bring them down here because basically we have some bugs that are gonna come in down here, and bugs are typically pretty fast. And then we have some like footmen or like soldiers coming in over here. So next we're definitely gonna build the archer range and get us some archers, and so we can get crossbowmen or we can get archers. So basically, like, longbows are better for range, but the archers themselves are a lot weaker. So it says crossbowmen will have low range but high damage. They are armored against ranged attacks, bonus damage against ranged units, less effective against flying units. I don't know why, but I just think they're like a little bit better. I'm going to use my 5 gold that I have now, and I could either build this mill, or I could build the other mine. I think I'm going to build the other mine down here. The mines also let you teleport, which is kind of neat. Like, they let you teleport between the mines, you know, so I don't know. There's that. It's kind of neat. You can use it in battle if you want. It actually kind of like reminds me of the another like kind of like criticism I have about the game. So like when things start getting really heavy, and so like if you ask me to, like, if you could change anything about this game, this would be the one thing I would say, like, can we change it? And it's basically like having a zoom on like your mouse wheel, so you can like zoom out of the map and get like a larger perspective, you know, because like later in the game, like stuff gets really hectic, and basically you're just like dashing around on your horse, like trying to see like where the enemies have broken through, like, you know, where different sides of your realm, as they call it, is, you know, where are we failing, where does the king need to help, where do I need to help out, kind of a thing. So I think if I could change anything, you would have like a scroll out, like a zoom out, so you could see the entire map. I think that would be really nice. But it would make the game a lot easier, and like kind of like I was talking about with the mines where you can teleport. I kind of think like the developers almost kept it that way to you know, make it more challenging, to make the game just more challenging, like almost in the same sense of like, you know how like when you hover over these icons, you know, you kind of have to remember what people, you know, what enemies are what, you know. So I don't know. So I don't know if like they intentionally didn't put a zoom on it because they want you to dash around on your horse and like use the mines to teleport and see, you know, what's going on around your city. We're gonna upgrade the castle again, I think. And so now that we upgraded the castle, we get a couple perks, basically like for our realm and for our guy. So we can either get royal training, 75% HP and 75% damage output. We can get builder's guild. Basically, you get more health, and then it automatically levels up one of your houses for you. And so, like as I mentioned, the houses give you gold every turn. An upgraded house gives you 2 gold. And we can also get assassin's training, where you can get like a cooldown bonus if you use your ability right as it cools down, and plus 100% attack damage, which I think seems really good. But I'm really like all about the gold. I think like building a better realm is going to get you farther than having a really strong main character. I'm gonna build more houses now, because these are gonna upgrade every night, and I think we're just gonna run with this. I kind of wanted to like build another tower, upgrade one of my barracks or archery range, but I think it's fine. But kind of like what I was saying before about the I think it's better to just build a better realm, you know what I mean? I kind of want to make sure these guys don't come down. But I think building a better realm, because like basically like you only have one king that can fend people off, but you're gonna have multiple troops, multiple waves to protect, or like multiple sides to protect. I'm just gonna grab all these guys right now. So it looks like everybody's coming from up here, but so like the more money you have, the better defenses you can build, and so like the better equipped you'll be to deal with threats from all sides, you know what I mean? So I am gonna come down. I'm gonna come down here and build this mill now. Okay, so I have all the upgrades for the mill too. So we have improved plow. Every future upgrade of this mill will increase its income. Explosive trap. So like if your enemies destroy the mill will blow up. Scarecrows in the field have a strong anti-air attack. And wind spirits. This is the new one that I just unlocked last night. Wind spirits magically intercept a portion of enemy arrows in the range of the mill. The higher the level of the mill, the more arrows that are blocked. We're just gonna go with improved plow. And then we're gonna put a couple things here. I'm actually just gonna upgrade it all the way, because I really do want to get as much gold as possible. Oh, there's guys coming from up here too. I guess I'm just gonna put my guys in the center here. I probably should. This is probably gonna be a pretty rough wave, because I probably should have built a tower somewhere. For some reason, I didn't see the enemies over here. I only saw the ones on this side. So we'll kind of just have to. I'm gonna try and like fight these guys off, I think. and let them deal with the other side. I'm just gonna fight him for like as long as I can. Yeah, so my character's about to die. If you, the way you basically like the way you lose though is like your castle has to get defeated. And your king can die and he will revive after like 10 seconds. So it's not like a huge deal. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the bow actually. I could bring these guys over with me too. I kind of would like the control, like the troop control to be a little bit better. Like I almost wish like I said, like if you could like drag out, like zoom out and like drag and drop type of thing. I feel like it might be a little bit easier to command your troops, you know. So we're gonna drop these guys here. This is gonna be a pretty tough wave because they have these these like balls, these like spiky balls are I'm a child. The spiky balls will like, they're like bombs. They're like giant rolling bombs. So we're gonna upgrade one of these towers. And keep in mind too, like if I hit escape, I do have the arcane tower perk, so my towers have a greater range and their projectiles do significantly more damage to enemies. So I'm gonna build another one down. I'm gonna build another one down here too. And then just upgrade it. And I think I'm gonna upgrade my archer tower as well. Not sure if I really need to do that right now. I probably could have put more money into some kind of like income thing. Actually, I'm gonna try to put these guys over here. Yeah, we definitely want to try to destroy the spiky balls, because you'll see like this ball is gonna roll up here. Oh, but we bashed our mine though, but it's okay. Yeah, this is gonna explode. It just killed like 9 or 10 of our guys. Your troops do like redeploy from the barracks and archer tower. And they do kind of have like AI where they'll like run at wherever the threats are coming from. Alright, so I definitely want to build a couple more of these. But it would be nice too if like you could run to like this archer range and like just click it and like just grab all your archers or your crossbowmen. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there could be a better way to grab your troops. Alright, so we're definitely going to put the crossbow guys up here. And then we're going to put our spearmen over here to fight these bugs. And then I'm just going to build some more houses. I think I need 20. There's definitely another mine up here. So I could like do like this area, I think. If I build a tower, build a house, and then build the mine. Should get a pretty decent amount of change. And then we'll just start this wave. Hopefully these archers over here will be able to defend against the archers that are coming in. I should have grabbed my spearman. Wonder if they'll come over by themselves. I don't think so. Yeah, they just went back to where they were. See, like, now I'm like running all the way back over here. It seems like, it definitely like feels like there could be a better way, you know, to do that instead of running all around. Unless like you see like later. Alright. so I'm gonna get some more spearmen for sure to help protect this side on this wave, and then I'm probably gonna build some towers over here. I'm hoping this is enough because I want to go. I kind of want to build another mill up top, or maybe like. Didn't I see another house? Oh. I'm just gonna build all the houses I can right here. I think I'm gonna build this mill here too, I guess. And we're just gonna do an improved plow. I'm interested to see like how much gold you can actually get in one game. Alright, well, then we'll start it up. Yeah, I'm really worried about these bombs, honestly. Because they're just going to destroy a tower like that. If they destroy the fields too, like, where did all my crossbow guys go? I think they went and wanted to fight the mounted guys over there. So it's not a big deal if your buildings are destroyed, because they basically rebuild themselves. But what I'm pretty sure happens is like these red X's, they're not going to produce any money. Maybe they don't produce any money for the night that just happened, or it's either after the next night happens. So we don't need to do anything down here. We could upgrade our city again. And then maybe just do towers. But we're definitely going to want to what I think might happen is I might build another. I think I'm going to build this tower here and then upgrade it. Hopefully this can like help protect this side. And then I think I'm going to build. This is another archery range. I think I'm just going to build more crossbow guys here. And then these ones I'm going to put over here. And I think I'm going to upgrade this tower as well. But then if I want to upgrade any of my towers to like level 3, which is the max level, I'm going to have to upgrade my city again. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully that thing just rolls right through. So I think, I was going to say, I think the majority of our spear guys must have died. On this side down here. But it seems like we did okay. We didn't get 100%, but we did build, like last time when I beat this, I didn't build this mill up here. Because I thought it was just like, it's just so vulnerable, you know? So I definitely kind of don't want to even update it again. I guess I could try and build more towers up here. And build the fence. guess. See what happens. So these spearmen are definitely fine. Guess I'm just gonna round these guys up and drop them off up here. If you hold control, you can also just like drag and you can also tell them to like basically stay put. So like if I just tap control, they'll move to that area, but they'll still move freely whenever they see enemies. But if you hit control, they'll just stay right there. So we'll try that. I'm gonna upgrade the city again, and then I can start upgrading and like making big towers. So we can do Royal Mastery 75 and 75. Units move faster while you command them. You have healing aura that heals allied units nearby. 30% overall damage output for your character. I'm just gonna do the 75 and 75. I think that seems better. And now let's oh my gosh, increases mill income. This increases it to 8. That seems so good. I just want to upgrade stuff to get more money. Okay. I'm interested to see how this side fares. Yeah, I think it'll be fine up there. The spearmen are perfect for those. So we should be fine, honestly. This is why I like the bow though, because you can kind of still shoot from afar. You don't have to get like super up close. But like even if I'm sitting here, like I'm still shooting, you know. Yeah, so they're all fine. Hopefully my stuff up here is not damaged. Okay, cool. I think that worked well. I'm assuming it did. Knight survived, 100% realm protected, time bonus. Alright, so we got a big wave coming down there. We have more bugs over here, but it should be fine. I'm just gonna upgrade. I'm just gonna upgrade this tower to max. And so when the upgrade, we can do iron plates, more HP basically. Ballistas, very powerful but low fire rate. These are good to have though in certain areas. And then, because they do focus siege engines and other large enemies. Hot oil, while shooting regular arrows, this tower also pours boiling oil onto nearby enemies. Enemies hit will suffer by oil, suffer great damage. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I think I'm going to come up here and then upgrade this mill a little bit more. Could build another mill, honestly, but let's round up some troops. I think I am gonna get another upgrade somewhere for my troops anyway. Yeah, so there's a siege engine coming over here, so I think I'm actually gonna upgrade this one to a ballista, so this should knock out the siege weapons like as soon as they start to come. And then I don't think there's any more houses I can build. Houses I think are like the only thing you can really upgrade for 2. I could upgrade an existing house though. So these are all level 2. We only have like so many waves left, so think this should be fine. Let's run it. Let's run it and see what happens. Yeah, see, so we like, yeah, we want to make sure like these go down. Like the siege engines, like the catapults. Oh, the bugs are coming through up there too. Oh, our castle is shooting the arrows. I actually have yet to watch like the oil be burned onto anybody. Dang, we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot of gold now. So we should be pretty good. All right, let's start to move our troops around. Looks like everything's just going to be coming from over here. So I have one more upgrade for each of these. I'm going to build this too. And like I wish they would write a little bit more about flails, like who they're good against, you know. So it says what are their knights are good against, are well armored against range attacks. Spearmen are good against fast. So maybe flails are good against like heavy stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do spears. Because it just says they're not a great unit for I'm gonna upgrade these two. Or I'm gonna upgrade this one, I think. And make it one of the oil. And then I'm gonna come back down here and upgrade a couple towers, I think. Because I can build these towers here. And these will be good for like protecting my base too. I wish there was one more over here. I mean, I know there's the one down here, but I feel like there should be... Oh, there is one here. I guess I'll just do this one. And then, so this area should be fine. See, like, where are these guys going? I don't think there's anybody coming from over there. They're just taking, like, a super roundabout way. I should have brought... Oh, that's the oil, I think. Dang, I should have brought some guys up here. I think my spearmen just ran out there and got, like, destroyed. Yeah, that's unfortunate, for sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's good against these heavy guys. Maybe like just the ballistas or whatever. We did get to see the oil though. That was kind of neat. But we definitely got a little beat up there. Oh, so this is the last wave, actually, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'm gonna do the ballista up here. I'm gonna get more of these guys too. More crossbowmen. I definitely felt, I think last time when I didn't build anything up there, I think it might have been a little bit better. I think I'm getting a lot more gold though, for sure. I think we'll just build some fences. Yeah, I feel like I got more gold last time. But it seems weird because I didn't even build the other mill. What are these? Yeah, we'll just upgrade this one. So we definitely kind of want all these guys down here-ish, and they can do whatever they want. And then I think I'm gonna scoop these guys, some of these guys up, to hang out over here. Alright, let's run it. This is the last wave. Let's go take a look around. Probably should have put some people up here. I guess I can just come up here. But see, like, when you're all the way up here, you know what I mean? Like, you have no idea what's going on down there. Alright, maybe those two towers will be fine on their own. I'm curious to see if does the ballista even attack smaller enemies? Oh, it definitely does. Alright. We're good. Yeah, I don't think down here will be a problem. I don't think over here will be a problem. Maybe it will. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much good everywhere. Let me grab these guys. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, because like this line didn't even get to the spear guys over there. Yeah, but this is Thronefall for sure. This game is great, man. I love this game. It is unfortunate that I did kind of like play this map a couple times, so really didn't need to know what to do too much, like as far as like playing it the first times. But I think it gives you a pretty good idea on what you need to do. I think like you know, preparing for each wave before they come is a really, like, it's always really good to look at the waves before they come instead of trying to just prep for waves in the future. If that makes sense, you know, it's like, you know, really take a look at who's coming the next wave and try to prepare for it. That seems like a pretty good strategy over here. Oh, they broke the wall. You know, like I said, I mean, you know, I'm really enjoying the game. I think the things, like I said, you know, the biggest thing I think is really adding a zoom out. I think it would just be nice. I mean, I feel like it would just be really helpful to the player itself, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got a lot of gold that last round. Oh, you know why I got more gold too? Probably because I didn't have the snake challenge on too. So yeah, because we get the mutator bonus. So we unlock hunters. You unlocked a new upgrade path for your range. Hunters excel against monsters, but have decent melee capabilities as well. So I think the monsters are what I call the bugs. Gladiator school units are trained much faster, but all barrack are slightly more expensive. Warhorse. Your horse is faster and riding over enemies deals some damage. Yeah, so they're definitely not going to make a zoom out. I was like thinking about this before, like if they give you any perks to make the horse faster, they really just want you to run all over heck with the horse to like figure out what's going on and what to do, you know what I mean? Because like if you think about it, like as nice as it would be for the player to have a zoom out, I feel like part of the game is like POV king experience, and so like a king doesn't know what's going on unless they know firsthand, you know, without firsthand knowledge of seeing the battle. So I don't know. Change what you know. If anybody listens to what I say, change what you will. Don't change. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want. I think this game is really great. I think with more content, I think this game's going to be like one of the best tower defense games of 2023, even going into 2024. But you know, don't hate me for saying that, but I think this is a really good tower defense game. And just because it feels like there's so many out there that are so like cliche and cookie cutter, you really have to switch it up, and you really have to be creative to get noticed. I think in this industry, in the market, you know what I mean. And so I think the developers have done a great job with this game so far, and hopefully they continue that trend into the future. With that being said, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the game or about my videos in general. I always enjoy reading comments, and even if they're like feedback towards me as a YouTuber, like if you have any critiques or you want to give me a review, go for it. I'm all ears, and I like anybody who's commented, I always write back. I've written back people who were like 3 or 4 years ago who messaged me, and they're like, dude, what are you talking about? And I'm like, sorry, bro. But I usually notice everybody within a week or so. So with that being said, this is Thronefall, and this is my video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, see ya.